got new curtains, and at first I wasn't too sure.
I have to take one out. I still have a bunch of questions to answer. I just put my wig in and I have not done anything with it. But I just thought I would answer them here and there. This one I thought was a good one. No, not really. Like, I didn't do much until I bought my first house at age 20. I absolutely loved the feeling of having my space that I could do whatever I wanted. I remember, like, I worked full-time, 9 to 5, 45 minutes away. So I didn't, like, I got home late, 6:30-ish. So weekends were my fun time. Obviously that was before kids, but weekends were my time to go to garage sales, auctions, flea markets, all of that, and kind of collect little things. I absolutely loved, my favorite thing was to light a candle, have my entire house picked up, and then go through all of my magazines. Like, I loved country living, romantic homes, country homes. I had a whole bunch of them, and I loved candles and going through my magazines and just getting ideas to implement into my own home. That was the time when I really experimented with different looks and hanging things different ways, and it was one of my favorite things to do. That and redo things that I found at flea markets or garage sales. I think I've told this story before, but I went to a lot of auctions back then, and you know how they have boxes setting out in fields, like at an outdoor auction? I would find little things in those boxes that I wanted, and I would wait all day for these little boxes to be sold for $1 or $2. And sometimes, like, I didn't have the budget. I just did not have the budget. I'd have $1 or $2, and that's it. I got smart and waited until the auction was over if there was a piece in that box that I wanted, and went up to the owner, who maybe paid $5 for it rather than $2, which was my max. And I would say, do you want that piece right there? And I'd point to the one that I want. He's, just take it. I didn't buy the box for that. So I did that a lot, or stayed till the end when people are like going through the boxes and says, does anybody want this? I'd be like, I'll take it. And I went through everything, gave so many things, makeovers, and that's how I furnished my first house, with all secondhand antique items, vintage items, all of that. Which brings me to this video that I saw, this girl saying that before she does any projects in her house on the weekend, whether it be like what I'm doing today, sewing curtains, painting, whatever, she makes sure her house is all picked up and everything is put away. And she talked as though that was a bad thing. And I've always been like that, always. I feel like that's a good thing. I can sit and sew my curtains today, and I'm not looking around going, oh my gosh, this house is trashed. So I don't know. I've always been like that. And I'm going to do that. And I'll share. I'm going to try to do it's 10:43. I'm going to do a 30-minute reset of the house. I'm going to do it as fast as I can, and I'll record it. I just did my 30 minutes. I timed it. And if you have a hard time getting like things done without being interrupted, do that, because whenever I set a timer, I don't allow myself to look at my phone. I ignore texts. I ignore any TikToks that come in or any reels until I get it done. So try that. If you need something to watch on Netflix, I am telling you, this is so good. We watched it last night. I'm going to type it here because I don't want to say that one word out loud because, but it legit has you on your seat, off your seat. You know what I'm saying? You are just like sitting there thinking, no. It twists and turns and it is so good. I'm going to share the Saturday reset here in a little bit. I had a couple of questions about this. I'm just going to link it in that. And that way it's always there. You can find it whenever. My 30-minute timer was just set. So I'm going to try to get this whole house picked up.